So 2 weeks ago, we had a pretty simple experiment, definitely one with a little supervision, maybe of an adult, or if you did it at home, maybe a parent or a guardian. So I drew a spiral on a piece of paper. I then cut that piece of paper out, and then I put it on, I'll fast forward a little bit, we'll watch it a little quicker. So I cut it out. I used a piece of plasticine on the table, or Play-Doh, whatever you had handy would work. After I cut that spiral out with a bamboo skewer, and then carefully balance that paper on top. From there, I took a little tea light and I put it underneath that paper. And then you could use something like a barbecue lighter and light that tea light. All right. What happened? After a few seconds, our spiral paper started to turn. So I hope some of you were able to give this a try at home. Maybe your teacher tried it in the classroom so you guys could see it happening. And what's happening here? Well, a few things. We know that hot air rises. So that's the very first thing. Hot air rises. It creates these currents of upward moving warm air. And I'm just showing here that you could have put it on a string and done the same thing. So if you didn't have a bamboo skewer, you could have done the experiment using a piece of string. So that hot air rises. It creates these currents that rise upwards, the warm air. The spiral is a nice shape to catch those currents. The paper is nice and light. And so we get that spinning of our spiral. If you want to see this in action in real life, you just have to look outside, especially on a nice warm day, and look at things like turkey vultures and hawks. Turkey vultures especially, they look for those upward rising convection currents, those heat currents where the hot air is rising, and they use them to gain altitude. So you'll see a vulture spinning, spinning, spinning. They're using that rising warm air to get higher and higher and higher. And then they'll glide until they find the next area of upward rising air. So animals can take advantage of that, and we can do that right at our desk, right in our home,